The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders.
This backstory already seems really
transplanted with crystal that
self-contradictory.
attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so, threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died. And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected.
I can barely hear you, dude.
Shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal.
Doesn't any of this have to do with alchemy?
A girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this
Is the
very hour,
Castlevania?
Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, glancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
That is absolutely not how I would pronounce that name if I didn't have voice acting here to let me know how to pronounce it.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
This backstory seems more and more self-contradictory.
But
every
I'm the
second.
only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10
Where'd the
whole
last word of that
years.
sentence go?
What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Knife and Kung Fu shoes. Let's go with Kung Fu shoes. I mean, whatever does it for you.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
His leg shaking. Talk about an awkward animation. Bouncing ball of water.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all
No,
the
you
power
don't.
I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them. This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
It's an interesting way of doing magic. That's unnecessarily complex. Same kick over and over again. What's so kung fu about that? Did you guys level up? What does that do? This could be our HP and MP. no idea why I was using an analog stick this whole time. Why is the boat already Metroidvania? Might as well try it out. So it has a minimum wet range, okay. I already don't like it. These are pathetic. heals on its own? That symbol over there. Sword. Like it already. Hard to aim with, though. So, is Tattered Scarf better than Scarf? Apparently, yes. Seems unlikely. How do I get over there? Save point. That's an accessory. An option to actually have these change your appearance. He's been in a coma for 10 years. Sure is spry. Games keep making me want to, you know, use the analog stick. Ooh, what? That's very Castlevania. A lot of recovery frames, though. How it is in comic. Yeah, that's way too many recovery frames. left over here. Considering that isn't on the map, I'm assuming that's how you progress. Is that how you do map markers? Oh, that was over there. Okay. Die, random rat. No, spreading the plague for you. Man, there's so many save points in this place. Still have places left to visit. But do I want to? That's the real question. Assuming
So,
this is...
Sleeping
yeah.
Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Are we not
Johannes
humans?
told me what they did to you, and you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are. Very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right.
How very anime villain.
Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's
How
like
very comic book.
to know.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me,
This is nonsense.
you told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do.
How was that even
I'd
relevant
given
to
up
this
on my
situation?
humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes, Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory, we're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
This reminds me of a Garo final boss. guessing that means it's dead.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
You doing the opening scene now?
Bloodstained.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
I mean,
They've
we're
moved
right
faster
near the
than we
castle now,
hoped.
aren't we?
Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
So that's how they deal with this. Galleon is still available. Yeah, that's not very practical, but let's try it. this doesn't match what's going on outside the galleon at all. That was unnecessary. Can I have some music? Please. So does it turn me into a vampire? What do those symbols down there mean? I'm now going to have a cutscene with this stupid mask on my face.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
You're obviously
I'm
that
sorry
person.
we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder...
Random child just kind of sitting there during all this, without saying anything, or crying about their dead family, anything?
just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Okay, the game didn't forget that person was there. Well, probably did for most of this scene. But
Oh, hello there.
where's your extreme reaction to the
right?
fire
We
and
didn't mean to
destruction
ignore
around
you.
you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Okay.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, alright.
Come on, this way.
Has she gone insane from all of the carnage and demons around her? Can
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain
a place
here.
this big
We can
is
assist
impossible
Miriam
to
from
defend
safe
with only
ground.
a couple of people. So how is that secure?
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
Yes, I am the main character.
But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Goodbye. Let me move now. Am I going to get any background music soon? What is a waystone? Oh, hey there, random little girl.
I still owe you my life.
Okay, but what about your family or anything? You care about any of that?
Miriam,
Are you a sociopath?
welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power. But there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you looking to buy?
Is there a purpose in that? this comparing to? So I can buy more copies of Miriam's favorite scarf, if that makes sense.
Is this right? Many thanks. What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Thank you. Is this right? Thank you. What are you looking to buy? What are you looking to sell?
10 minutes luck, concentration line.
What are you looking to buy?
What do I need these stats to do?
Is this right? Many thanks. Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving. If you can
Oh, side
spare them the
quest.
time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
Anything to get rid of this stupid-looking mask. Go.
Did you forget something? What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Then we have a deal. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Thank you. Thank you. I'll...
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try?
So what does it do in the game?
I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
Yeah, I'm sure I could just find that laying around right over here.
You're giving me a lot of attention on this visit. Thank you.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you
Marvel at
here
their
in the
ability
workshop
to magically
is take
do all this,
materials
but
you
with
bring me
somehow
and
not
transmute
fight
them
off
into
an
new
even attack at the
items.
same time.
But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Finally, some alchemy that actually makes sense to call alchemy.
So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
So it sorts by things I can and can't do.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Well, would I do that?
I'll go with this. 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 I'll go with this.
Kind of a funny coincidence. Alkahest cost? What's that?
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Okay, more work to do.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, Those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
This person.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included.
You seem broken up.
Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's
You have
Lindsay.
a really anime
What's
character
yours?
design. That means you look strong.
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us.
How?
I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Capacity up. So where is this capacity at? Is my capacity listed anywhere? I'm guessing that's fast travel? So it's basically that with list events. Baseboard. Going down. See a whole lot of nothing so far. Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing. Nice number on Discord after all. It's just a different game actually. Range on this thing's awful. I have no idea. I've never used Twits on my phone, honestly. Yep, this is one of the weapons. Seems like a waste of time to me. Finally, some background music. not even a 1080p 30 frames option. So I know there's separate options for 30 frames and 60 frames on the desktop. Says there's a down thing. Back forward.
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here, Johannes? That fool of
This
an
is the
apprentice
same
should have
dude
stayed out of this.
from Curse of the Moon.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
How
Alfred,
did he get here?
how are you still alive?
Ugh, what were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question
He has
first.
no combat abilities. Got through all those demons somehow.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
The glowing red door seems a little... There's a save point nearby. Wow, those things do a lot of damage.
Staying up late tonight. What are we transmuting this time?
Johannes, can you tell me?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemists' research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons, so they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
There it is. Wow, I'm already at almost 10% map completion.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. You won't do it? Let's do it. Help my little sister Rosalie rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Got any targets for?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my cousin Annette rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Got any target?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
They're really gonna make me do this one at a time. Okay,
help my neighbor Lisa rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay, now her doctor.
Help Dr. Simon rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Staying up late. What are we transmuting this time? Oh, about the castle. It may not be much help, but let me tell you what I know. The castle itself was summoned from hell, demons and all, but the site it rests on is where the Alchemists Guild once lay. So you may find traces of our facilities intermingled with the rest.
Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing an area dedicated to the study of Eastern mysticism.
Yes, and another of us was researching how to create giant organisms. Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence. The knowledge may keep you out of harm's way while you explore.
All right. Thank you.
I have something new. What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Thank you. Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Many thanks. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Thank you. Is this right? Then we have a deal. Thank you.
Oh, hey, here's somebody new.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one.
Oh, don't say that.
Never you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie.
Miriam. Is there anything I can do to help?
Guessing she's hard of hearing, because... I mean... Exorcist lady just called me that like 3 feet away from her.
Well... I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I
And
like.
it's seeming increasingly likely.
I'll help you figure it out. I promise.
I suppose I'll stick around and wait a little while longer.
So... She wants rice balls. Okay. Too bad I still can't alchemize myself some food. Alright. I got a really late start tonight because of various things, but especially because I was trying out a new... Trying out a brand new setup, which took a while to get going. So I'm gonna have to call it a night short tonight. If that makes sense. Well, that's useful. So anyway, that's